Hi guys, and welcome back to Dream Queen. Perla here. So we are back with our readings. If you have any questions as to what it is that what I do, how I do it, how I get the songs, how what my gifts are and how I use them, and is any other information, all services that I provide are going to be down below in the descriptions, obviously. So we're going to go ahead and get started now with Sagittarius, and your energy is like, oh my God, I can barely stay on my feet. The song that came through for you guys is Girl on Fire by Alicia Keys. So from the lyrics, when I was reading them, oh, look, I got a little rest string on my gloves, she's got both feet on the ground and she's burning it, and she's burning it down. She's got her head in the cloud and she's not backing down. So the energy with Sagittarius is like, you know, you guys have really been working on yourself. Regardless of whether you are a female or a male, DM, DF, but I feel like this is the DF energy. Again, your physical sex, body, whatever, doesn't really count. Is more of the energy that you carry, the energy that you are embodying at the moment. And it's like you guys are working on yourself, working on your goals, working on your dreams, working on everything. It's like there is nothing at the moment that seems impossible. There is nothing at the moment that can stop you from reaching whatever it is that your heart is pushing you so badly to go after. And it's actually quite a beautiful energy to actually start these readings because, you know, most of the times we have dreams, we have hopes, and we start something, and then something may not go as we planned or doesn't really play out the way we thought it was going to play out, or we don't get or gain what we thought we were going to get. And at times that, you know, can set a person to like take a break or slow down or kind of question themselves. And it's like you guys are in this energy that if you try something one way and it didn't work, it's like you have like this is what I'm picturing. It's like a board, right? And you're like, okay, I'm going to do A, B, C, and D. So for A, I have 3 ways. So even before you even get started, it's like you already have 3 ways to figure out how you're going to get A accomplished. You have 3 ways of how you're going to get B accomplished, C, etc., etc. So it's like you're already going in with the mindset that it may not work the first time around. It may not come out exactly how you plan, but it's okay, because regardless of what happens once we get started, it's like nothing is stopping me, and I'm not going to stop until I reach that I have set out to do. So with that being said, let's go right ahead and get started with your reading. Okay, yeah, it's like you guys are just, you know, you're focused so much on your alignment. And yes, you know that working on your alignment helps with your person. But it's like with some of you, it's like, okay, I'm working on my alignment, but they're getting like kind of deviated a little bit to the side, like your person, like here and there. And you're just like, you know what? I'm not even going to bother letting that distract me, because that's not even the point. The point here is that I need to get these things taken care of. I need to reach that goal, because I know that once I reach that goal, you guys are like excited about knowing, okay, I have 4 things that I had, like 4 tasks, let's say. So you're not taking your time, because you know that once you're done with these 4 tasks, there's 4 more. And then after those 4, there's 4 more. And you're not taking your time, because you're like, you know, some people like when, you know, like, oh, God, after I'm done with these 4s, I have to do 4 more. You're like, oh my God, once I'm done with these 4, got 4 more to do. Let's go. It's like you guys are so excited. And it's actually quite, it's actually putting me quite like in a really, really, really good mood, because some of the past readings that I've had the last few days have been very heartfelt. It's a lot about regrets and things like that. And it's like, you guys are not even those of you that have hurt other people, or those of you that have been left and things like that, you guys are not even in that energy. You guys are just like, you know what, that's in the past, let's just move forward. And you know, for me, since I feel like I sense people's, and like, you know, the collective energy, and especially when I do like private readings and things like that, and I get tapped into people's energy like that, sometimes it's draining when you know, when there's a lot of pain and a lot of anger and a lot of resentment and things like that. So to have you guys in my energy right now is actually quite excited. I feel like I can take on the world right now. So thank you, Sag. Let's see. Yeah, some of you had because nobody, I don't feel the Sagittarius energy in this area at all. And if there are few of you that are still in this energy that I'm going to talk about, you guys are coming out of that, and coming out of that very quickly, because it feels more like past energy, even if it's recent past or like past where your heart was broken because you felt that you were the best option for this person, because you gave this person basically your all. You show this person unconditional love, and what do? They went ahead and took as much as they could from you, whether in a physical sense or an emotional sense, energetically, and took everything that you gave, and went ahead and gave it to somebody else. And for a period in time, that had some of you in this place of like, why was I not good enough, in a sense? Why did they have to do that? Like, you were kind of confused, because it wasn't like you were giving conditional love. It wasn't like you were saying, well, you have to do this and this and this and that for us to be together. And it wasn't like you were trying to control anybody or anything like that. So you really couldn't understand how a person that had claimed for so long to love you turn around and just give everything that you gave to them to somebody else. But yes, you guys were heartbroken, but I feel like, and like I said, that's what I said, like the ones that are still in that energy are going to quickly come out of it. Something in you, when this happened and you took the time, and it's not a long time, it was just like it just feels like a fleeting moment where you sat down, you thought about it, you felt the pain, you felt the anger, you felt everything, but as quickly as you realized what was going on and you allow all of these emotions in, was as quickly as you were able to release them, because of all the work that you have put in the past. So it's like, you guys are not even thinking about it at this moment. You guys are just so focused on you and what it is that you have been asked to do by God, source, universe, whatever you choose to call. But it's like, you know that no matter where this path takes you, what roads you have to go down or whatever it is, that this is what you are meant to do. And I mean, for some of you, you have already heard from other people that the person you were in a relationship with, so like your person that chose to be with somebody else, is already having issues with the person that they're with, or your person has already reached out to tell you, to let you know that they are having issues, or that the relationship has ended, and now they want to come towards you, and you're just like, oh, yeah. And it's not a hesitation about love. It is a hesitation of not wanting to not wanting the distraction. And this is why I say it. This person seems to, when they have hurt you in the past, or when they have done something that has been quote unquote like out of line, they go above and beyond to try to make it up, that it consumes a lot of your time, because they want to make it up by either taking you out, spending an obsessively amount of time with you, spending a lot of money on you, and just kind of like not letting you breathe. So in the energy that you're in now, you're like, okay, I know that this is my person and I want to be with them, but how can I balance everything else that I have to do right now with this relationship? So it is not that you're saying no right away when this person comes forward. It is more about we need to start out as friends. And the reason why you're saying that is because you want, when it comes to the physical sense, you want things, when it comes to that person being like obsessively wanting to spend time with you, because they really want you to forgive them, they really want you to know how much they love you. You want that energy to come in slowly, because you don't want it to overpower you, where then you have to completely shut that person off while you're following your dreams, while you're following your heart. So again, and you know, whether this is you or your person, like, you know, if you were the one that stepped out or whatever, just know that it is not a no, it is a yes. So you're saying yes, but, and I know some of you are saying, oh, but that's conditional. No, it is not conditional. That is setting boundaries, which is different. Being conditional is me telling you, oh, we're going to get back together, but I need to check your phone every night. I need to have access to all of your social media's accounts. I need to know when you're on lunch, you need to call me. When I'm on lunch, I'm going to call you. Like, that is what conditional is. Boundaries is when you're trying to protect your energy and you're trying to protect everything that you have worked so hard for, and you're in essence trying to protect yourself. So asking somebody to take something slow does not mean that you're setting, putting conditions. It is that you're setting boundaries, because you already know that this person tends to be so obsessively when it comes to wanting to spend time with you, just because of the simple fact that they want to make up for their mistakes, their errors. You understand what I mean? So I know that there's a very thin line between different things, and some people may say, well, if we have known each other for so many years and, you know, we've been together, we've been intimate already in the past, and this is not taking as slow as, like, you know, you want to control this. No, I'm not trying to control the situation. This is what I'm telling you that I need. If you cannot understand that, then there's really not much that I can do about that. Do you understand what I mean? Because I need these boundaries to be in place. And if they ask, you can be completely honest with them. You know, when you have hurt me in the past, this is your pattern, and I do not want that pattern to repeat. So if we are choosing to move forward from here together, then what you need to understand is that you need to come to me and I need to come to you. So when we come together, we are coming as if this is a brand new relationship. We are not coming with that obsessiveness of, oh, you know, we have to be together 24/7, because when we first met, yeah, we might have been like heated, like constantly texting and this and this and that to get to know each other. That's a different thing. But you don't have to physically be next to me 24/7 to breathing down my neck to see what it is that I'm doing, because I have things that I need to handle. And if you cannot handle that, then right now may not be the best time. And it's just that simple. Because we need to, as feminine, as divine feminine, we need to start putting ourselves first, our needs first. Yes, love is a high frequency, but you can still love unconditionally, even if you're not with a person. And that is the thing that we need to get to understand, is that in order to love, because the goal here is not to just love your person unconditionally. The goal of it all is to love everyone, everything. And I say things because Mother Earth. So you need to love nature. You need to love the animals. You need to love everyone and everything unconditionally. But that does not mean that when it's freaking negative 12 degrees, I am going to be outside speaking to a tree, freezing my ass for an hour, or spending an hour in the freaking forest in the snow when, you know, I can fall and get injured. No, it just means that I love it. And when I am there in the spring, and I am there in the fall, and I am there in the summer, and I am spending time in nature, and I am spending time by the ocean, or whatever it is that I choose to do, I can enjoy it in its fullest, because the love has always been there. But I don't have to be there every single day, every single moment of my life to show the love that I have. You know what I'm saying? I hope so. Anyways, yeah, you guys are just like busy, like, and it's not like this erotic, like craziness, busyness. To a lot of people that do not understand, because they have not put in the work, they're seeing you do like, they're seeing you trying to handle 20 things at once. And some of them are just sitting here like, does she or he really think that they're going to be able to do all of that? But what they don't understand is that this wasn't something that was just sprung on you overnight. This is something that you have been working behind the scenes for a very long time. And it just happens that they have all been put into motion at the same time. And it's like, you're going to leave a lot of people like, wow. Like, he did it. Wow. Like, seriously? Like, where did all of this come from? And I love it because it's like, self, I don't know what the heck self is. Self-love, self-mastery, is actually quite a beautiful thing, but it is not something. And if it did happen overnight for you, please tell me how you prayed, how you did it, because it is something that requires daily progress. It is daily work. So it's like your daily work allows you to have daily progress that in essence then allows you to have overnight progress, which is what people see. But people don't see all the time that you spend healing yourself, all the time that you spend nurturing yourself, all the time that you spend battling yourself, especially like in your like emotionals and thoughts. Oh my God, your thoughts at one point were so whoo. And that's the thing is like, you know, don't ever feel bad when people use certain words like, oh, she's just lucky. She's just, you know, she was born or he was born into, you know, that type of family or whatever it is, because at the end of the day, you yourself know how much work you have put into this. You know how much love you had to give yourself, you know. And I keep on saying the word nurturing because it's like you really had to nurture yourself to get yourself to the place, you know, to the point where you're at the moment. And do not allow anyone to try and steal that from you, because it was not something that was handed to you. It wasn't handed, like, you know, nobody came to your door and was like, oh, here is your self-love, your self-worth. Now go and live it. It's like you had to work. And it's like the same way that you're working now to achieve, you know, the next few goals that you have set out and, you know, you have put in motion, is the same way that you worked on yourself. So when people see you working on 20 things now, that's exactly what you were doing when you were working on yourself. You were just work, like it's like you had like a schedule. That's like what I'm picturing, like of getting everything done and making sure that every part of you that needed to be shifted, that needed to be healed, that needed to improve, you made sure that you had everything covered. Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull up an Angels and Ancestors Oracle card. Yes, these are the only ones that I have, and no, I'm not planning on getting any new ones. These took me hours to select. I know that there's a set that I want, but I have not seen them. I don't even know if they even exist. I have seen them. I've seen myself using them in dreams. And I have been searching like keywords to see if I can find them. And when I do, then that is something I'm going to be adding. But I will not have like an overload, I guess, of cards, whether they're tarot or oracle cards, because it's just, I just use, you know, I'm using them in every reading now because I'm being, you know, it feels right, I guess, because they help me. I like using the oracle cards for to help you like on what you should be focusing on. And what was I gonna say? And I usually only just pull one card, so they're gonna be like almost brand new for like forever. And I'm sorry, I hate having things sitting around that that are not being used. Like I'm like I clean out my closets, my kids' closets, my cabinets, everything every like 6 months, because I hate clutter. I hate just having a lot of things that are not really, you know, if you're not using it, if you haven't used it in 6 months, then you don't need it. And I've been doing that for years. I remember years ago I would go ahead and rent a dumpster like every spring, like a huge dumpster. So like every 6 months I would start, like, you know, every couple of weeks or every couple of months I would take little things out that I noticed that I wasn't using it, and I would start making like a pile. So when spring came along, it's like everything that was not, you know, worthy, in my opinion, of anybody else using, went in the trash. So anyways, the card that came out for you is Fire Guardian. Ignite your passion. And this is, I mean, you guys, oh, girl on fire. I love when stuff like that happens. You're already in this energy. And for those of you that are coming into this energy, just enjoy it. Literally, like, just enjoy it and continue on working on your passion, whatever that is. I want to say thank you for watching, and I am excited to see what you guys are up to. Definitely leave a comment below and let me know what's going on in your life. Well, if you want to. Some things I know have to be kept until it is time to come out, but I definitely want to hear about it. Yeah, I'm nosy, I know. Anyways, I'll see you guys real soon. Bye-bye.